Hey, what's going on, you guys? Hyperion-Blue-GT is here. Happy anniversary to Crew 2. It's the third year to be celebrated for the live summit event. So this is going to be quite super cool out there to have all kinds of events will be introduced from the previous updates. So for this time, no bundle will be having a showcase to get everything started. So as you may enjoy watching the video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out some more videos if you like. Feel free to enjoy it anytime you want for the entertainment. Now it's time to get ready to start the party, and let's go in to participate. Check it out, folks. 4 different rewards in the Anniversary Live Summit event. 1 million followers to be on the Fame Pack for Bronze. Silver for the Live Reward Snifter, boosted with 7 legendary parts for the Air Race Discipline. A Ford GT 2005 on the Gold will be having 1 vehicle for free, and a Platinum for having a rare vanity item is called the Amber Tire. So let's take a good look. We're having 6 events plus 3 skills from the previous update was also to be introduced. Now for this segment, I have to be starting out with 3 skills and 6 events because this one might have a switcheroo will be going in by the opposites. And that means this one might give a grand finale for the Live Extreme series. We'll be saving for later. So let's go over to take on for a Powerboat Discipline. We'll be going in at the keys for having a solemn skill event. So let's go in there and give a nice practice to have a good skill of performance. We'll be going in onto the water. Okay, here I go. Let's slalom around the gates. Gonna have to go much faster if I could probably have to get a lot of higher points. Okay, there you go. Just gonna give a small boost. There you go. Objective complete. Now just gonna have to keep going forward towards the finish line. Better stay on track. Come on, just gonna have to give a throttle push. That's more like it. Just keep calm and keep a nice good sailing in to have a good pace. There you go. That wasn't so hard. 14,298 points. Very excellent for having a nice smoothly sail on the skill. That's 1 down, only 8 more to go. Pretty quick and simple as quite good enough, folks. Maybe I should probably have to do 3 skills at any time in different events. So next up is going to be a speed trap for having a street race discipline or any kinds of land vehicles. That means I could probably have to go grab my Corvette C7 Stingray. We'll be going in at Barstow. Auto switch vehicle, and this is going to be quite giving a good chance for having an excellent speed acceleration to be on the full straightaway. Only for the drag race that we might be quite giving a good recommend. Not to worry, folks. I just already took a test run on the Nissan Skyline GTR in the street race discipline. Gonna have to switch my drag race. We'll be going in. Gonna have to take a while to load, but this is gonna be a pretty good excited moment to celebrate the party. Okay, there you go. Just gonna have to grab my Corvette. Now, this one might have to get ready to have a burn increase. Alright, full stretch without taking any collision. Well, I expect too soon. 289.7 miles per hour. Gonna have to try again, but that is gonna be quite going way too far. Now, let's try this again. Just gonna have to take a good chance to rev them up and have that burn. Going green, and it's all set and get everything ready to fast. That's better. 323.3 miles per hour. That one might give a good check mark complete. almost barely had the chance to reach up over 100,000 points. Now, let's just gonna have to go for attempt number 3. Just getting warmed up as always. Now, just gonna have to try this again as usual. Okay, there you go. Let's pull and release and get that good curve straightaway. We'll be on the good throttle. Okay, not good enough. Just gonna have to stick together. I know this is gonna be a pretty excited speed trap, and that means Icon 630. Speaking of which, I should really gonna have to get that LaFerrari for free when I reached up at Icon 600. Alright, let's see how it turns out. There you go. Looks like this is going to be quite good enough. 328.5 miles per hour. I think this is going to be quite doing great out there. Over 100,000 points to be received onto the check mark. Two down. Only 7 more to go. Well, probably 6 more to go. But that we might have to take on for the next skills is the aerobatics. Probably that one might give a good chance to be going in at Pacific Coast. Just gonna have to switch over to my fastest plane, and I can still probably use the helicopter. Alright then, so this one might give a perfect time to switch over to a different aircraft vehicle. Gonna grab my Waco YMF 5D Super, not the aerobatics. Air race will might give the perfect way to go faster, will make the answer. Alright folks, looks like this is gonna be pretty challenging. If I could probably have to pass this. This one is very tougher whenever I have to do some figures. Just gonna have to slow down and pass through onto the gates. But sometimes it is going to be slightly difficult if I could probably have to overcome my fear. Okay, looks like nothing else get a little bit panicking. But still barely tries to do a little bit standard gate pass. Pick it up with a nitro. Come on, keep it at it. Alright, not a problem. Gonna have to reach the finish line. Skill Explorer for only 15 times. Checkmark is going to be complete, and let's see the outcome. Well, still try to work hard, so I have to put up with a new clip. But that means this one might have 3 skills to be complete. Alright, now on to the next 6 events. This one might have some different theme varieties. We'll be giving a good ways to introduce from the previous updates. So right now, it's time to go in on to do some street race discipline we'll be taking on in Once Upon a Time in Brooklyn. So let's go in there to participate. I've been willing to be ready to go on over to have a nice ordinary street race. But that one might have a no restriction according to the title. So I bet this one might give a good chances if I could probably have to choose one of my good rides to be selected. Just gonna have to sit back and wait until it'll be ready to load. And then the car selection is about to be going underway. Now, maybe this one might give a best recommend pick that one might give a good excellent performance. So how about, I should probably have to use my Chevy Corvette CR1 C6 2009. That one might give a good performance, and 704 HP is going to be quite giving a good performance. But this is going to be my favorite ride, so I could probably have to go for it. Alright, let's go in and have a good starting grid to be in last place.
3,
Here I come, folks. This is going to be a pretty tough challenge to be racing with the muscle cars. So let's do this.
I'm sending happy winning thoughts.
Going in to take a good head start by having a full straightaway towards the op-ramp, but that one might give an excellent speed for my Corvette CR1 in a Generation 6. Here comes the right turn. Just gonna have to take a good slow down position. Very nice, but solid drift. Just gonna have to do basic. So, just wondering to think, folks, since I haven't barely took a test run at Detroit for having a livery editor video, but good thing that we might have a good UDRS livery to have a nice street racing icon is going to be the best moment we'll be doing a successful challenge to be in the street race event. Probably that one might give an excellent opportunity to have my good livery design to be part of my fandom site. So right now, I had to stick over to have a main focus to beat the main time. We'll be giving a good successful chance to reach up towards 100,000 points. Checkpoint clear. Now gonna have to go increase the pace by using a nitro. Okay, there you go. Just gonna have to go on to the next street. I wonder how the muscle cars are doing, but they still actually try to keep up with my good performance, but that one might have some more parts to be applied whenever it comes in to be on the Ace difficulty. Probably, I should really might need to have that classic Ford Mustang to be needed to be labeled as a vehicle alone. Checkpoint clear, now going on for the next turn to be at the left. That was a close call. Still barely got this good momentarily. Almost there, folks. 75% on the progression. Just gonna have to keep going faster and wait until the nitro will be fully ready to go. 10% to go. Just gonna have to keep calm and doing some more slightly focused, and here's the finish line. There you go. Looks like first place have finally reached for having an icon moment for my Corvette. So let's see the summary results for having a good 100,000 points. Almost, but close enough. So let's try again and choose a different vehicle. But this is going to be quite doing an excellent run out there. Just going to have to keep choosing another ride that we might give a time to spare. Alright then, so maybe let's just gonna have to go with my Chevy Camaro CR1 or the Corvette Grand Sport C2 model. That one might give the only best chance to take on with some muscle cars. Supercars is doing great to be on the first run, and now for attempt number 2, we'll be going much faster. We'll be doing a perfect opportunity to have a full party with the muscle cars. But that means this is going to be a pretty good excited competition street race moment where we get everything started.
Fingers are crossed.
Let's go fast and keep up the pace to beat my time. So this is going to be my latest livery design with a non-UDRS variant, but it is also to be labeled as a stunt car variation. Just like the Armor Edition was also to be introduced on the game. But it looks very good, proud to have a nice silver chrome with a single white stripes to be giving a good similarities based from the C4 model of the Corvette. but that will might give a good proud stars to be on the side. That will might give a good representation of the United States of America. Now it's time to go faster and keep up the pace. We'll have to deal with the full straightaways. We'll be doing a full advantage. Checkpoint clear. Now gonna have to go on the left turn. Boost it up with a nitro. This one is gonna get pretty much difficult if I could probably have to pass through. Man, that was so close. By the second there, I should be getting a much crash by the side. Anyway, but that was a-okay to be close is clear as well. Checkpoint clear. Just gonna have to slow down and put up with a boost again. That's more like it. Just take that good respawn like racing on the track. Now it's getting closer for only 2 minutes. 1 minute left. Gonna have to hurry up if I could probably have to do much brilliant speed as much as I can. Come on. Just gonna have to keep my puppy to go faster. Staying on the fourth gear is gonna be much old-fashioned. It's getting closer. Almost there for only 10 seconds. Gonna have to take one last stretch. Okay, looks like this is gonna be perfect right on cue. 2 minutes and 55.988 seconds. That was a pretty good fastest run out there, folks. Pretty good fastest for only 100,000 points to be reached up by having a second attempt. Now that's old-fashioned muscle car racing. Now, Once Upon a Time in Brooklyn is finished by the check mark, and that means this one might have to be going in to be on the Demolition Derby. So let's see which different place we'll be going at, folks. The ring. Oh yeah, now this is going to be a one-time smash up. We'll be get everything started out to have a nice muscle car discipline. We'll be going forward to be smashing with some fictional vendor cars. Just gonna have to sit back and wait and load already. Now it's time to go in to have the Minotaur. We'll be ready to take the spotlight. Here it comes. Time to face the music to smash them up. This one might give a lot of handling. We'll be get settled in to do some smashing around to do a head-on crash.
2, 1.
Let's climb up onto the top 3, folks.
You're so gonna win this one.
Just gonna have to slide it in and watch out for some mayhem spots. Just gonna go on for the dirty overtake. Lap number 1 clear. Moving on to the second lap. Driving survival of the finish is on the run. I'm still gonna win this without taking a slight mistake. Oh man! On second thought, just got wrecked. Now I have to run around. If I could probably have to get some repair bonus. Okay, looks like Gordon just caught the bonus repair. Just gonna have to sit back and be patient. Grab that damage boost. Oh yes, grab it. Haha, yes, good as new. Oh man, just gonna have to send a backflip. Was taking a hit. Now, gonna have to grab that repair bonus. That one might give a good exact mid-condition. Does anybody else wanted to go smash around to be racing for every lap? Well, gonna have to go for the Trailblazer to slide around and do the drift. Oh boy. Just gonna have to take a speed recovery. We'll have to do a little bit short amount of nitro. Okay, looks like lap number 7 is on the way. 3 more to go. Just gonna have to keep going forward and smash one opponent. Okay, one opponent just took a spin. Oh man, looks like I just barely took a hit by having it spun out. Gonna have to keep, oh man, not good. Come on, just gonna have to stick together. Still in first place, but it's still cool.
You just took the lead.
Come on. This is gonna be the final lap. I should probably take home the podium. Almost there, folks. I'm gonna make it. Yes, looks like this is gonna be quite safe and sound. So let's see the result summary. Maybe not good enough, but this one might have a 100% chance of having a clean race in the Demolition Derby disciplines. But only in the same title of the event is gonna be quite giving some damageable. Oh well, that one should be quite putting up onto the memo checklist. Now on to the next race as a mixed event. 1 hypercar versus 7 Albert Grand Prix race car will be going in a tour with Alexis at Golden Hills. That means this one might give a good perfect spotlight to bring out with the Bugatti Depot with my new UDRS livery design to be titled the White Star. I hope you guys like it. This one might give a good excellent performance to be maximum at 320. So let's choose the Bugatti and get ready to go on over to the track. And let's do this.
3.
This combo event is going to be super fast and see how faster can it goes than a Formula 1 race car. Let's win the race and go faster to be at turn 1.
Listen to the engine. It's saying, let's win.
Gonna have to pass on to Alexis and now I'm in the lead. Gotta make sure if I could probably have to use a lot of nitro whenever it comes in to reach up by 100,000 points. Gonna have to go for it for having a full straightaway to be at the next turn. Alrighty then, so that one might give a good chance to slow down and going in onto the next checkpoint in Sector 3. But good thing this is definitely might be giving a good perfect title name for the Bugatti Depot. Just like the Magma and the Emerald Storm Edition, that one might give a good special type from the Live Summit events. But only for the standard Bugatti Depot was also to be giving a good customization to have a nice light blue color to be putting up as a good style. Just gonna have to stay focused, and moving on to the next sector is gonna get much challenging to master every corners whenever I can. Stay on the inside position, and here comes the next sector. Okay, take that turn, goes on the inside at the apex. But it is pretty faster whenever I have to master this car. Okay, going in, take that full nitro, and lap number 2 is on the way to proceed. Jeez. It's like trying to have to be riding with a bull. Just gonna have to sit back and wait until the nitro will be ready to use. If possible, I should probably have to use it now. we go. Blue smoke tires is coming around to see it by a second ago. Gonna have to keep handling in to master onto the hairpins. Very nice. But just gonna have to keep a good eyes out onto the gap distance. Checkpoint clear. Now take on for the most short straightaway before taking on the right turn. Solid fine work. Now here comes that interesting turn. Come on, just gonna have to keep up the pace. Almost there at the end of lap number 2. Now it goes on over to have that nitro to be on the standby. Ready to use, and moving on in lap number 3. Okay, close call. Now, just gonna have to keep going faster to increase the acceleration onto the straightaway. But good thing I can still use it at any time from the long haul event from the previous. But this one might still try to go down to do the ropes. But I'm still learning to use this kind of an excellent car to have that haptic wing spoiler. Very customizable in use. Okay, very good. Just gonna have to stay precision and do the left turn at the inside of the apex. Now it goes on to the right. We're almost there, folks. Gonna have to reach up the finish line in no time. Come on, just gonna have to stay on the tarmac. One last turn before reaching up onto the finish line. I'm going in. And successful, achieve first place by the podium for a hypercar. 4 minutes and 45.537 seconds. Time for the outcome summary, and is 100% complete by 100,000 points. New record to be achieved. Now that was pretty excellent for the Bugatti Depot. The White Star barely got this moment. Okay folks, time to get ready to start the game, and the chase from Motorflix will be ready to go. Taking place in San Francisco night call to be on daytime instead of night. But looks like this is going to be the perfect time to bring the spotlight for the Dodge Challenger SRT Demon with the interception unit as a patrol unit operator 141 in a UDRS livery. But this one might give a good maximum performance, so I could probably have to go for it. Now it's time to do some makeup and get ready to do some smashing up with some outlaws. Here I go and get ready to do some take one on the scene.
Ready to go smash some cars, champ? Roll camera, action.
Your target is designated. Hit their vehicle till you take them out.
Alright, that's one down. Gonna have to do it quick, folks. This is gonna be the perfect chance, just like I just did in part 27 in my full walkthrough.
Great work. Well done, Agent.
Okay, just gonna have to keep a good cool. That's third down. Now gonna have to catch up some more. Come on, just gonna have to take a good aim. Let one outlaw overtake. Now to smash another one.
Down they go. Vault Corp thanks you.
4 more to go. Gonna have to keep it up. that was a close call. Now, attempting a pit.
Good one. Nice hit. Keep it up.
Only 2 more to go, and this is going to be a quick movie set complete.
You got him. I'm proud of you, driver.
1 more to go. Boom! A classic takedown.
That was some performance. You are the action in action series.
Yeah, now that's excellent movie talented performance. This is going to be quite good to have 150,000 points to be racking up to do a nick of time. Alright, so looks like this is going to be very interesting for having a different game event in round 9 for the motocross discipline. So looks like this is going to be a perfect time to participate for having a most different location to be in the most same background as usual. But good thing I just barely remembered that I just participate in round 5. Recognize the difference? I just already did riding with the monster truck because it was pretty intense to do a front or back flip by many spins. So I'll be using with the KTM 450 EXC with the UDRS Insport Tech will be ready to go for having a most stuntastic performance. But speaking of which, this is going to be a massive jump if I could probably have to be screamed. So here I come, let's get ready to roll.
Competition! Make many moves! Let the show begin!
Taking the first backflip by perfect landing, now time to take the slalom by doing a precision. Gonna keep a nice and good maintained formation without having a contact, and goes on for the loop. Gonna have to save it for the nitro. This one might goes on for the most intense jump ever yet.
Forgot to duck.
Here it comes. I have to scream. Oh yeah, it looks like this is gonna be crazy as it looks. Wow, that was the most intense backflip by only a single front flip. But mostly an extra backflip will be taking the 3rd time. Now just gonna have to pass through onto the large rivers. Wow, just like this. When riding on the monster truck, that could get much insane flips that might be quite going in for only 1 fall. For 2 times of a fall plus 3, that might give some extra time to be additional.
Are you a jet pilot?
Now it's time to go on to hit the road. That might give the only possibility to avoid getting caught in onto the deep water. That might give the perfect alternate route for the motocross. Okay, that should do it. Now gonna have to take that route for doing some excellent jump.
Wings of an angel.
Gonna have to get back on the land. Gonna reach it up onto the next checkpoint.
Flawless jump.
Alright, that should do it. Just gonna have to keep going forward to smash up with some points crate. Here it comes, doing a 720 front flip, and objective complete. Now let's proceed over to the finish line, so this one might give a good chance to rack up with some points by over 100,000. How awesome is this, folks? I should really gonna have to do this for this full walkthrough. Only in round 6 through round 10 is gonna be quite going well out there for only additional time. I should really might have to go back to do a full walkthrough at any time. Doing another front flip 360 and going on to the back flip. Gonna have to take the left side by doing a double loop. Keep going. Almost there by having a nick of time towards the finish line.
Wings of an
Yeah!
angel.
Stuntastic finish. Awesome. 31,540 points. Now that's my kind of an excellent training exercise for having a full walkthrough. But almost to be close enough by having 100,000 points to be putting up with a new record. That goes on over to do a memo, and that means the grand finale is upon me, folks. This is going to be the perfect time for having a 3rd year anniversary to be in the live summit. So this is going to be a 4 discipline selection, so I could probably have to be ready to go. So let's do this. The grand finale of the Live Extreme series. I hope if I could probably have to do this for the main final part as part of my full walkthrough journey. But only in the live summit. This one might give some perfect timing that we might have some vehicle selections that we might give it for 4. Now let's see which rallycross show I have to go with. So I hope I could probably have to be recommended to be having a full UTRS livery to be settled in. The first leg we'll be choosing with the Citroen C3 Racing for taking on in Tucker Morgan in a one-on-one race. Leg number 2, Hypercar. Bugatti Depot with an excellent performance to be maximum with the White Star variant will be taking on in Tio. Leg number 3, Jet Sprint. Going on for the Waters to be taking on in Sofia by having a proto... And for the final leg, Alpha Grand Prix to take on Clarence by using the Red Bull RB13 in the standard performance level to be at 333. Okay folks, looks like everything is all set, and let's get this party started with a cutscene.
Welcome, folks, to the grand finale of the Live Extreme Series. We're here in Northern California for the most important race of the year. This is the big one, where the top drivers in Motornation take on their biggest rivals to see who really reigns supreme.
Alright, let's get ready to do a one-on-one showdown. Let's win the race.
You want to rule Motornation? You're gonna have to earn it right here.
I just really might need this to have a full walkthrough as a finale. Gonna have to go faster and take that route. Going in for having a next checkpoint to be at the left turn.
I guess champion of it all is the only thing you'll settle for. Alright, let's see if you still got it.
Well, I will. I just really might need to do a lot of practice to do that perfect corners whenever it comes in to be on the rough terrain. But it's pouring out there. I bet I can handle it. Take that jump. Checkpoint clear. Better pass that onto the bear.
Don't think I'm gonna take it easy on you just cause I like you.
Much proud, appreciate. Just gonna have to take a few more distance to go on the first leg.
Well, hot damn, this is one heck of a race.
And here comes leg number 2 for the hypercar. Oh yeah, let's go fast.
You got past me once, not again.
I'm just getting warmed up, Tio. I hope this will might give a perfect chance to be staying on in second place, while the White Star could probably take home the podium in first place.
I'll get my payback now.
Now let's stick together onto the road. Just gonna have to follow onto the arrows. Slow down, just keep up the pace.
There's no way I'm letting you take another crown.
Jeez, it's kind of personal with this guy, isn't it?
Beats me. He just always really wants to have that rematch. Alright, looks like leg number 2 is complete. Now time to go on for the jet sprint. That was a pretty good epic dynamic cutscene.
This time, I'm not holding anything back.
This time the dirt leg gives a friendly competition. Gonna pass through. Slow and steady and keep a good throttle by having a swift. I'm going in for it. Checkpoint clear and do another jump.
Push it to the limit, darling.
You know I always do.
Almost there, folks. Looks like I'm about to be going in onto the Giants racetrack. Well, that was a close call. Now, on to the next lap. Keep going
no
forward.
Points, no tricks, just you and me in a flat-out race. And it's about time.
Well, I still got in the lead, folks, but there will be no problem at all. There we go. Checkpoint clear, and goes for another one. Just gonna have to stay on the standard pace. And here comes the Giants racetrack. Final leg for the Alpha Grand Prix. Oh yeah, let's get on to the track.
Allow me to correct the mistake that was made before.
Looks like it's getting there, folks. Now just gonna have to take a good eyes check, and Clarence is still takes second place. Now going in onto the next corner. That means this one might give a perfect exit to be coming out onto the track. This time, it's gonna be a real challenge.
It will be my pleasure to deny you this championship.
Clarence, you're just a sore loser.
No, I'm a great driver, as I'm about to remind your former protege.
Always being a competitive racer.
Out for a leisurely drive, are we?
Just gonna have to keep on racing to stay clean and master every corners by doing a main route to reach the checkpoints. Now it's time to go on over to the highway before reaching up onto the Golden Gate Bridge. And here comes the Nitro. This one might give a perfect time to spare. And here comes the finish line. I'm going in. Successful, achieved, just like I just really want to do this in the full walkthrough.
There you have it, folks. A new champion who came from nowhere to take it all and be crowned head of Motornation. We took a moment to speak to those who know our champion best to get their thoughts.
He's earned it. He's dependable and trustworthy and one heck of a pilot. And he's proved that from the ground up.
I'm down with that. Though I'd vote for more up and less ground.
I deal only with winners. And winners like to deal with me. They know the secret is hard work. And they're willing to put it in to be the best. And don't think you can pull one over on me. Our champion could, but he's one of a kind.
Him? He's a fraud. And so is any racing circuit that would call him a champion. If he really wants to race, he knows where to find me.
He's done some real good for the family. And he ain't bad at racing, either.
Can he race? Sure, but he's more than that. He's become a friend. Just look at this car if you want proof of how thoughtful and caring he is.
I've been with the champ since the beginning, when we were a couple of nobodies. But I always knew he had what it took. Skill, determination, hard work, the whole package. Now look at him. Not bad for a couple of nobodies, don't you think?
So, how does it feel to be the new champion of the Live Extreme Series and the leader of Motornation? Surely you must be proud of everything you've accomplished.
Oh yes, looks like this is going to be a total time for only 6 minutes and 39 seconds. So let's see the outcome results. Well, maybe I should probably might have to do it again at any time. This one might have to be goes on for the memo. But just gonna make sure, folks, I'm just gonna have to putting up with a new clip because that one might have a good full segment to be on the 3rd anniversary of the Live Summit event. It was so good for the 3rd year anniversary of the Crew 2 to have all kinds of different events from the previous updates is going to be quite super amazing. But that means only one more Live Summit event to go, and that means the Independence Day is about to be coming on June 30th. So I have to make sure if I could probably have to do a lot of video editing will have to get filled out as much as I can. Also for the video catch up from the other events, if I could probably might need to get over to 100,000 points. So happy anniversary to Crew 2. This is pretty much enjoyable to have all kinds of disciplines to be riding in onto the land, sea and air. I hope you really enjoyed watching the video. Thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, bell for notification uploads to be turned on, and the links on the description down below if you really want to see more. You can check it out on Instagram, Deviant Art, and GT Planet whenever you want. I'll be seeing you guys next time on the Live Summit event in the Crew 2, and I will see you later in the next video. Keep on racing, stay clean.